The Merriam-Webster definition of success is a favorable or desired outcome. I agree with the dictionary definition of success. However, I believe that the goals that people want a desirable outcome for is different from person to person, and they also change with age. So for that reason, in my video I did two separate interviews, one with my 15-year-old sister and another one with a professor of mine. And I did this in order to showcase how age plays a role in the evolving definition of success. So I asked my 15-year-old sister what her definition of success is.
My definition of success is being the best person I can, going to college, having kids, getting a dream job, something with animals, and just always staying close to the people that matter to me.
I think that success can be viewed in short term and long term. So my short term definition of success would be completing short term goals, such as getting a good grade in a class, or like having a successful day might look like getting my laundry and homework completed. But my definition for the long run would be being financially stable and then having a job that I love and am passionate about. I then asked my current English professor, Dr. Jaranek, what her definition of success was when she was 18 and in college.
Definition of success just looked more like a checklist. I did say I wanted a PhD. There was a point in my career when I finally decided that's what I wanted. So that getting that PhD would have been a moment of success. I did say I wanted a family, so having children and having that long-term relationship would have been on that list.
I then asked Dr. Jaranek what her definition of success is today.
Today, what is my definition of success? It is finding work that's meaningful to you. It's also a matter of establishing really strong relationships with the people around you. And it's also being in a position where you can be of use and of help to people. I think those are three really important components of a successful life.
I then asked Dr. Jaranek what she thinks changed her definition of success.
But what's changed is, obviously those things are still part of my definition, but it's the content. I think you need meaningful work. And what my PhD has allowed me to do is to work in a field and in an area that is meaningful to me. Teaching and talking to people about literature and writing and using the literature and writing discussions to think about the bigger questions that I think are important for all of our lives. It also, just in the position that I occupy, allows me to reach out and work with people and help people and develop a lot of those relationships both within my more immediate family and then outside. I think communities are really important for us, and we have lots of different kinds of relationships with people, but I really think it's really important for us to go ahead and create those bonds. How did that change? I think, we tend to think more in terms when we're younger, like certain goals we have to meet, and then thinking about why those goals are important. Any job or position that you hold, just that title will not necessarily be satisfying, but if you have work within that position that absorbs your attention, that asks you to be creative, that asks you to be generous, that you can just lose yourself in, I think that is that's the way to know that you've found work that's important for you.
As seen from my interviews, success looks different at different ages. Right now, success for you might be a checklist, but as we get older, success becomes more about ideas and the people in our lives.